Hey everyone! It has been a long process, but it is time to get my horse Buggy out competing. If you're new here, Buggy is the coming 12 horse that I bought at the beginning of 2022 who I have been training to become my next eventer. I took things pretty slow with him because I wanted to make sure he had a really solid foundation and I wanted to do things the right way, which sometimes takes a little longer. I am super excited though to see how he goes today, but also pretty nervous as it could be a little chaotic because he sometimes gets a bit of a busy mind. Anyways, now that he's ready, we're going to be taking him to his first event. This is going to be a beginner novice show at, drumroll please, the Silverglade Equestrian Center. Yep, that's right, the SEC is hosting a show, which I'm personally really excited about. And I figured I would jump on this opportunity to take Buggy to his first event here because it's at home where he's done the majority of his training, and I think it'll be really good to get him out, air quotations, in a place he's familiar with. I gave him a good bath and groom because he did have some very apparent stable stains on him this morning, which is kind of what I get for owning a part gray horse. Anyways, it was very convenient to have the event held where he's being boarded because I didn't have to wake up nearly as early as I would have if it were at, say, the Jorvik stables. So I think me and Buggy were both very grateful for that because we are most definitely not morning people. Next, it was time to do up the most dreaded task of showing, putting his mane in plaits. Now, I didn't have to hire anyone to do it this time because I have been working on my plaiting skills and I will say they are getting better. It's something I've been really trying to get better at so I don't have to rely on anyone else to do it for me. And I will admit, they did come out a tiny bit chunky, but let's just hope the judges don't look too terribly closely at them. And can we just appreciate how cute he looks with plaits in his mane? I mean, seriously. After that, we did a quick little outfit change into our show gear, and I think we are both looking quite snazzy in our plum prestige fit. Gotta love the matchy. And then it was time to hit the road. Just jokes, guys, not in a trailer. It was seriously like a 2-minute walk, so right down the road. Like I said, very convenient. He was feeling confident and calm out in the warm-up ring. I'm pretty sure that he was just thinking we were doing a little schooling session out in the arena, but we were indeed not. At this point, he still had a very long day ahead of him. I think he was a little put off guard with all the other horses in the arena, as it's usually just him with another horse or two, so he was a little distracted, but I did plan for this, so I made sure to get there nice and early so he could have some time to settle in with all the chaos going on around him and get his mind into work mode. Now it was time for his first official event. Nerves were high, but nonetheless I went in with a clear mind, just focusing on the dressage test and helping it go as smoothly as possible. For this test, as with most beginner novice competitions, it had us perform a good walk, trot, and canter with some 20-meter circles in there, and it also had like 1/2 circle as well. Much easier said than done though, because our 20-meter circle looked more like a 20-meter oval. I was super duper pleased with him. He absolutely nailed that halt, which to begin with I was a little bit concerned about because I figured he'd be a little all over the place, but he definitely proved me wrong. I mean, he listened to me the whole way through, and overall it was an amazing way to start off his first ever show. We had a little bit of time in between, and after walking the course, weirdly enough, we were back at the barn tacking up for the next phase, which was cross country. It was quite odd to have a show atmosphere, but then the next second to be back at your home stable. I actually really enjoyed that because I didn't have to worry about forgetting anything, which is a problem I experience on the daily when going out with the ponies. With that being said, we got him all nice and prepped and gave him a little pick-me-up snack because he was such a good boy in dressage. And then we headed out to Buggy and I's favorite part, which is, of course, cross country. On our way over to the start box, there was a little rainbow that had popped into the sky, so I took it as a sign of good luck, and then we started off. I was feeling pretty good about the course that was set up because it was fairly mild. There was only a few jumps. It was in an area where I've gone on many hacks out with Buggy and horses, so it wasn't anywhere where there was something new he could spook at. I mean, you never really know with horses though. If a butterfly flew out of the bush, that could be grounds for a very dramatic spook. However, this was not the case with Buggy. I mean, he's pretty sure-footed about potentially scary things, so I wasn't too worried about that. Like I was saying though, the ground was really nice as it was a very warm and sunny day, and it was just a great course to start him out at his first event. I filmed it all with my GoPro, but the event did have some videographers out there by each of the jumps, so you will get to see us in full view there. He was absolutely hauling back through the timer lights, and we wrapped up a very successful cross-country round. Unfortunately, we were just a few seconds over optimum time, so we did get a few time faults, but I will say I was completely okay with that as I was much more concerned with how he was feeling, not pushing him too fast, and getting over the fences, which he did very well. The final stage of show jumping was already upon us, and of course, I had to do another little outfit transition. And we were back out in the warm-up ring yet again. My main focus was making sure that he had recuperated in time. I'd given him a sponge bath, iced his legs, plus he had a good chunk of recovery time. He's also a very fit horse, so that definitely helped him get back with it. Heading into the jumping arena, we were allowed 2 warm-up jumps before we began, so we popped over those really nicely, and I think that gave us a good little confidence boost for the rest of the round. Starting off, he was feeling a little strong, but soon enough we found our rhythm, and he was flying over those fences. He has got such an incredible jump to him. However, we did have like a few wonky lines here and there, but we did come back really nicely from it for the most part, and then we'd get right back on track again. In that round, there were 9 jumps, up to 2.7 feet and inches, and we did not get a single fault. I was so incredibly happy that we got a clear jumping round. When I was exiting the arena, I will admit, I was just tearing up a bit because it was just truly incredible to see how far he's come in just the year I've had him. I really do love this horse. He's just got loads of potential, and he's already showing that. Alright everyone, it's been a hot second. Buggy's first event here has been wrapped up, results are in, and I am thrilled to announce that we placed 4th. We got top 5, and I will more than happily take it for his first event out, air quotations round out. He did so well. Buggy is such a little superstar, and I'm really looking forward to all the events to come this summer, and just in the future too. I really believe someday he could make it to one of the preliminary competitions around Jorvik, which would be so cool. Anyways, we will wrap it up right here. I've got to turn Mr. Buggy in for the night. I hope you all found this little show vlog exciting. Please do subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day and I will see you all next week. Bye everyone!
Where the skies are so clear with you, I wanna wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run.